Gentlemen, give us the words we've been waiting for.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Rock and roll time. It's thunder here at Langley Speedway.
These cars get around this racetrack in a hurry, and if you think this is fast, wait till next week. Wheeling Southern Modified Tour. These guys will be out here too, with B&C Seafood Modifieds, along with KC Cycle City Legends, HRKC Wing Champ Karts. I want to thank Bayport Credit Union for sponsoring the races tonight. Everybody gets the best rate at Bayport Credit Union now through September the 30th. If you're looking to buy a new car or truck, Bayport Credit Union is the place. 13 Bayport branches in the Hampton Roads area. Pace truck comes in. Robbie Babb, Thomas Stinson, Kyle Wood, Sean Beluzzo, the top four. Then Bubba Farmer, Cameron Patrick, and the rest of the field come to life as the green flag flies. 50-lap event here at Langley Speedway, the B&C Seafood Modifieds. They battle it out for the top spot. Robbie Babb in the 4, Thomas Stinson, the red 4 on the outside. Kyle Wood, the 9, he's next in third. In a side-by-side battle for fourth. Bubba Farmer and Sean Beluzzo going at it. Sean on the outside. And there's Rusty Wood down low in the 69. Rusty and Sean Beluzzo battling for the points this year, and they're back there in 5th and 6th. Great battle for the lead up front. 44, Robbie Babb down low. Thomas Stinson trying to take the lead away down the back straightaway. Nobody's given up, though. They remain door to door at the exit of turn number 4. Sean Beluzzo looks like he's fallen back a little bit. Rusty Wood up ahead in 4th. But meanwhile, the battle rages on up front, still side by side. Thomas Stinson on the outside, Robbie Babb down low in the black 44. The B&C Seafood Modifieds here at Langley Speedway, part of the Wheeling All-American Racing Series. 4 laps completed, a 50-lap event. And Robbie Babb for the minute's going to get the lead, but Thomas Stinson, he's not giving up on the outside. Looks again to make the pass at the exit of turn number 2. He's looking pretty good on the outside, too. Kyle Wood back there in 3rd, watching these guys. 6 laps are completed. Robbie Babb leads. Thomas Stinson, Kyle Wood, Bubba Farmer, Rusty Wood, Cameron Patrick, Sean Beluzzo, Matt Sly, Scott Lawrence, and Bobby Gary in the top 10. Jimmy Kibler, Greg Burgess. Rusty down low, fighting for the 4th position. Rusty Wood, 69 car, maintains that position for the minute. On the outside, falling back a little bit. Sean Beluzzo now down to his inside at the exit of turn number 2. Cameron Patrick is up into the 5th position. The yellow 20 just ahead of Sean Beluzzo. Sean Beluzzo with 3 victories. Rusty Wood, he's got 2. Thomas Stinson with a victory, and also Joe Scarborough, he's got a victory, but he is not here tonight. Robbie Babb about a 3 to 4 car length advantage now over Thomas Stinson. He was working pretty good on the outside, but he's fallen back a little bit now to Robbie Babb. These cars, the average speed, 83.168 mile an hour for Robbie Babb, who's got the lead. Thomas Stinson with 83.129 miles per hour. Once again, the average speed, the best speed, was set by Robbie Babb near the beginning of the race. A little over 84, almost 85 miles per hour as the average. Cameron Patrick up there in the 4th position. Sean Beluzzo now races side by side with the guy that he's battling for the points and the championship, Rusty Wood, on the outside in 69. Beluzzo in 5th. Rusty Wood goes back into the 6th position. With those cars very close together, Cameron Patrick in the 20, Sean Belluzzo 48, and Rusty Wood in 69. "14 laps completed, all ready for the B&C Seafood Modifieds. Sean Belluzzo now applies pressure to Cameron Patrick for the third position. Actually, that's a battle for fourth. Third position way ahead. That is the 9 of Kyle Wood. Robbie Babb in the 4, Thomas Stinson, first and second. Then Kyle Wood. Cameron Patrick trying to hang on to fourth over Sean Belluzzo in the 48. Sean looks down on the inside, down the back straightaway, almost gets to the nose up next to him, and now does, and completes the pass on the inside. Cameron Patrick, he goes back to fifth. Four different winners in the B&C Seafood Modified Division for 2010. Greg Burgess out here in the 18. He has gone a lap down. This is another division that continues to grow in Langley Speedway, and also looking for a lot of these cars to come back next year in 2011. A couple of weeks away from a twin 50 for these different drivers. B&C Seafood Modifieds, the week after the Richmond race, they will run twin 50 lap races. B&C Seafood Modifieds also on that night, the Super Streets, KC Cycle City Legends, Easy Auto U-Cars, and the HRKC Wing Champ Cards. That's the week after the Richmond race. Next weekend, the Southern Modified, and then the 150 lap race will take place for the Wheeling Southern Modified Tour. We'll also have the B&C Seafood Modifieds, KC Cycle City Legends, and HRKC Wing Champ Cards. 22 laps completed. Does anybody have anything for Robbie Babb in 44? Comfortable lead, about 20 car lengths between himself and Thomas Stinson back in the second spot. And Thomas is being chased down by Kyle Wood. 3 to 4 car lengths now separate those two. Second and third. Sean Belluzzo also catching up to these guys in car 48. $60.83 and the 65 just ahead. It's Jimmy Kimbler. He would be the next to go a lap down. Halfway sign will go up to Robbie Babb. Scott Lawrence, Jimmy Kimbler, just ahead of the leader of this event. Great battle shaping up now for this second position. Thomas Stinson just ahead of the 9 of Kyle Wood. Caution flag is out for the 12 car on the back straightaway. Bubba Farmer bringing out the caution flag in car 12. 25 laps completed. We are halfway through this race, and it's been a tight one so far. We're getting ready to see a great battle for the second spot between the 4 of Thomas Stinson and Kyle Wood before the caution flag came out. Bubba Farmer up there in the 12, the reason for the caution flag. Double file restart. At least another a lap and a half before we get back to the green flag. Langley thanks all the sponsors for tonight. The Standard Welding Pro 6, Larry King Law Super Trucks, Pepsi Grand Stocks, Easy Auto of Newport News U-Cars, Fan Club Super Streets, and now the B&C Seafood Modifieds. And Bayport Credit Union, the big sponsor tonight at Langley Speedway. You get the best rate at Bayport Credit Union now through September the 30th. Visit any of the 13 Bayport branches for details on how you can save lots of money. We'll see what kind of restart the Robbie Babb can get in car 44. He's ready to go. Robbie Babb and Thomas Stenson starting side by side. Then it's Kyle Wood and Sean Beluso. Cameron Patrick, Rusty Wood in the 69. Rusty second in the points behind Sean Beluso. And here we go. Jimmy Walker with the green flag waving in the breeze. And Robbie Babb gets off to a bad start. Spins the wheels. He falls back to about 4th or 5th position. And now the 9 takes off and takes the lead down the back straightaway. Kyle Wood. 44 spun his wheels. On the restart of the race, he's back to 4th position. Up front, a great battle between the 4 of Thomas Stenson, taking a look to the inside of the 9 of Kyle Wood for the lead of the race. Cameron Patrick is there in 3rd position. Then Robbie Babb has gathered it back up. He's in 4th. Sean Beluso now, he's got a great battle going between himself and 33 now, who snuck up to the front, top spot. Matt Sly of Lenexa, Virginia. Rusty Wood right there on the back bumper of Sean Beluso. Back up front, Kyle Wood trying to hang on to the lead. The 2 red cars up front. A spin again by the 12. Caution flag is out. Looks like the 18 involved as well. Our second caution flag here. And the second one for car number 12 of Bubba Farmer. Kyle Wood and Thomas Stenson know they got to get a good restart, and they don't want what happened to Robbie Babb to happen to them and spin the wheels. Robbie Babb up there in the 4th position. Double file restart. Green flag is out again. We're back underway at Langley Speedway for the B&C Seafood Modifieds. Thomas Stenson looking on the outside to take the lead from Kyle Wood. They battle it out down the back straightaway. Cameron Patrick and Robbie Babb also the 44 to the outside of the 20. Kyle Wood will lead this lap. Thomas Stenson stays glued to his back bumper. "20 laps to go." Sean Beluso looking on the outside of Robbie Babb now to take away that 4th position. They race door to door as they enter turn number 3. And a spin and a crash in turn number 3. And the 12 is involved again. 3rd time tonight that the 12 has been involved. 65. They get together once again. Hard racing out here at Langley for the modified division from B&C Seafood. Kyle Wood, Thomas Stenson, both looking for victories tonight. Thomas only has 1 this year. He'd like to get number 2. Kyle Wood doesn't have any. Kyle has not raced the entire season, but he's looking good tonight up there in the top spot in the 9. Cameron Patrick also in the 20 car. B&C Seafood Modifieds again will take the green flag with 20 laps to go. Thomas Stenson gets a good start. He takes the lead between turns 1 and 2. Kyle does not want to give it up, though. He's fighting back down on the inside in car 9. Kyle Wood giving each other plenty of room. Kyle Wood takes the lead back from Thomas Stenson. Robbie Babb slips up a little bit at the exit of turn number 4. Now Sean Beluzzo takes over the third position from Cameron Patrick in car 20. Robbie Babb going battle with the 69 of Rusty Wood. Rusty wants to get up as high as he can. He knows Sean Beluzzo's ahead of him in the points and also in tonight's race. "33 laps completed. Cameron Patrick slides it sideways, almost loses it between turns 1 and 2. Somebody might be dripping some liquid on the racetrack the way that these cars are sliding around in between turns 1 and 2. Robbie Babb, he's trying to hang on to that 5th position. "15 laps to go. Oh, and a spin almost on the back straightaway, but he hangs on to it. That was the 60 of Bobby Gary. Back up front, a great battle between Thomas Stinson and the 9 of Kyle Wood. Trying to get to his inside to make the pass, or at least get up next to him. He tried it on the outside before. Let's see what he can do on the inside of the 9 of Kyle Wood if he can get there. Great battle for the lead. It ain't over yet. Sean Beluzzo's there too in car 48. Cameron Patrick 4th. Robbie Babb, the 44, is 5th. Trying to hold off Rusty Wood in 69. 11 laps to go. Thomas Stinson knows it's time to go. Sean Beluzzo closing in on these two guys. Thomas looks like he might be a little bit faster than Kyle Wood, and Sean Beluzzo looks like he might be faster than both these guys as he closes up on the 4 and the 9. Nine laps to go. Can Kyle Wood hang on to it? Thomas Stinson glued to his back end. Sean Beluzzo is there too in the 48. Kyle Wood doing a great job to block either way that Thomas Stinson tries to go. To the inside, he blocks that. To the outside, he'll block him there too. Trying to protect that lead. Thomas can't quite get to the inside on the 9 of Kyle Wood. Sean Beluzzo content about 2 car lengths back behind Thomas Stinson, watching these guys battle it out for the lead, but closes up again on the 4 of Thomas Stinson. Thomas trying to race the 9 as clean as possible, but he doesn't want to lose the advantage that he has to Sean Beluzzo. Great race for the B&C Seafood Modifieds at Langley Speedway. Top 3 right there together. The 9, the 4, and 48. Five laps to go. You know the adrenaline is running through the veins of Kyle Wood, who hangs on to the lead. Thomas Stinson, 2. Right there in the second spot, and Sean Beluzzo looking for the championship this year. Got it last year. They got some lap traffic that will come into play before this race is done. The 18 of Greg Burgess just ahead of the lead cars. Jimmy Walker waves the move over flag for the 18. He stays down low. Thomas Stinson looking on the inside, but the lap car is there. Kyle Wood maintains the lead. Thomas Stinson almost gets into the back of the 9 car, and what a great race. 2 laps to go. Thomas Stinson looks on the inside, but again, the lap car, the 65, is there. He can't make it 3 wide and split the difference. White flag now in the windshield of Kyle Wood with 1 lap to go. Last chance for Thomas Denson. If he has anything for the 9 of Kyle Wood, now is the time to prove it. But once again, the lap car is just ahead. Will that come into play? I don't think so. There's your winner, the 9, and he deserves it. What a great race he drove. Kyle Wood, he wins over Thomas Denson. Sean Beluzzo, 3rd. Cameron Patrick, 4th. Robbie Babbins, 5th. Then Rusty Wood. Matt in the 33 finishes up there just outside the top 6. He finishes 7th. Great job by Matt Sly, too. And Bubba Farmer fights his way back up to 8th. But how about Kyle Wood in car 9? Held off the challenge of Thomas Denson and Sean Beluzzo. He will get the first win for 2010 in car 9, Kyle Wood. Thomas Denson drove him very clean tonight. He deserves a lot of credit, too, in car 4. Also, the B&C Seafood Modifieds, the race you just saw, they'll be back. KC Cycle City Legends and HRKC Wing Champ Karts. And we hope you'll be back, too. It's going to be one heck of a show and a lot of great racing.
All right, we're going to talk to our winner here, Kyle Wood. Same car as winner last week. And here he comes, Kyle Wood out of the car. Father Rusty over. Gentlemen, congratulations. Kyle, a lot of pressure coming in knowing that this car won last week with Scarborough in it. How are you feeling when running in 3rd?
It was definitely a transition. You know, I usually run my own car down here in a different style car, and the steering's a whole lot different. So the first practice we blew valve cover gasket, so had to fix that, and it took me a little while to get used to it. And I just got to thank Van, Kathy, the whole crew, everybody works on this car, Jerry, Denise, Kim, Curtis, David, my buddy Brent, of course my wife, all my family, mom, dad. Got to thank all the sponsors, CMG Motorsports, Gene Nichols Carburetors, Barney's Auto Collision, and I think that might be it.
Now, you went into turn 4 over there in 3rd and crossed this line in 1st. What were you thinking while that was going on?
I hope the 44 doesn't come up the track. Now I just saw it opening, and I just went forward, and luckily it stuck, and I got a opportunity to get in there. Got to thank.
Thomas Denson over here.
Got to thank Thomas Denson also there for not roughing me up too bad there. Only other person I'd rather have behind me would be my dad, but I'm happy for everybody.
All right, we got a friend of ours here from the Army. What's your name, sir?
I'm PFC Cole.
All right, you're going to present the trophy on behalf of Bayport Federal Credit Union.